Hi, everybody. Hope you're well and keeping okay. This has been going on. I was thinking about it in terms of these videos, going all the way back to March last year. It's a long time, isn't it? So I guess we've adapted, and yet it feels like with the vaccine, we're sort of ready to more than ready to return to some semblance of normality. I've got the boys here at home homeschooling. Some people have managed to get key worker spaces. Others haven't or have decided to keep the kids at home. We're in that last category. So it's been busy, and I know everybody else has been busy in their different ways and stretched. So I hope you're doing okay, and it feels like things are on the up gradually. Just a shout out to Sarah Goby and the team for doing a great job on preparing the budget for this coming financial year. It's been obviously a very detailed and complex process. We have been supported by central government very well in the end around the pandemic response. So the budget's in good shape, and we do have contingency to help us manage future challenges over the next year or so. So that's really good. Paul Tonkin and Sue and the team have been doing an awful lot of work. There has been a real increase in self-isolation payments and all of the processing that's needed to deliver those to people that need them, alongside all sorts of other challenges. And of course, annual billing is around the corner. There's a bunch of uncertainty around, for example, the nature of the bills that we can send out to businesses for business rates. So lots of complexity and difficulty there. And we are moving our IT systems to the cloud over the next few months as well. So preparing for that and greater self-service for customers. So awful lot of work going on there. In the customer services world, I know Caroline Squires has been doing some fab work on proactive calls out to vulnerable customers, and that started in the first phase of the pandemic, but is very much a growing feature of how we want customer services to work, and the advisors are doing fantastic jobs of outreach to vulnerable customers and helping them with their financial circumstances, amongst other things. So that's a really great piece of work. And of course, our digital team carry on doing awesome work to support all of the COVID digital services that have been needed, as well as taking forward some really exciting stuff like the customer relationship management project, which I know Christina has been doing great work on leading as well. On sustainability, you'll have seen not only have we acquired Pad Farm and New Salts Farm over on the Ada side, but I think it was last week we announced the acquisition of a piece of land just right by Sisbury Ring, 100 acres worth of chalk grassland, which we aim to restore as much as possible to vibrant and biodiverse chalk grassland habitat, working with the South Downs National Park on doing that. So that's really exciting stuff. We're progressing with a bunch of other things. So, for example, on the carbon reduction side and our buildings and the way they're heated, we've got a really good amount of money in from central government grant funding, and Dan and Carol are doing really great stuff on heating systems and solar panels, and a really big project around the heat network at the Worthing Civic Quarter, which we can give you more information about as we go forward. So that's really exciting. In terms of Amy and HR with Heidi, lots of stuff going on there. Heidi and the team have been really busy supporting teams and managers as usual, but also I know Karen's been doing loads of work on the HR system that's coming in, Connect, and lots of research and testing going on there. And not to forget payroll, who have already launched using the new system. great stuff from Jill and Nikki. Thanks for doing that. And, big piece of massively important work just delivered alongside all of the challenges that we've got. And Amy's doing some work around the Kickstarter scheme. So we've got, I think it's 33 or so Kickstarter placements starting up across the organization. Some really interesting looking roles, and of course some great opportunities for our 16 to 24-year-olds locally to get some work experience in these times where I think such as stuff like that is just so vital. Amy's also doing some really good work around what's called learning and doing, so developing some learning opportunities which help us develop the skills that we need for the future around things like service design and getting better at the use of data, maybe managing some of our digital work within services in a different way, something called product management, which makes the digital capability within services a bit stronger, and other things like business and commercial skills. And she's building a program with colleagues which will help us not just learn, but also sort of learn on the job, if you like, learn whilst doing project work, and building some communities of practice or small sort of networks of people who can learn together, share notes, and help each other out on their projects. And finally, in legal services, we've got Maria Mamoli, who's doing a great job as interim head of legal. I've been speaking to colleagues in the team over the last few weeks, and that's going well. Things have settled down really well since obviously the big change with Susan Sale leaving. Unfortunately, a recruitment exercise that I was undertaking to replace Susan permanently, we weren't able to find a good enough candidate first time round. So we will be going back out to market in the next few weeks, and Maria will be with us until we can find a replacement. So all in all, quite remarkable stuff going on. And I know that those of you who are working in the offices, hopefully you're feeling safe, and thank you very much for the work that you're doing. And for all of you at home, I hope it's not too hectic. You could maybe hear the hammering behind me. We've got builders here doing things as well. So goodness knows, everyone's got lots of plates to spin. But thanks as ever, and we'll catch you soon. Okay, bye.